Why hello there friend, today we are going to be doing a highly requested video. You already know what it is from the title, and that is my what's in my bag video. Except I'm a fashion student, so I do not just have one bag. There's quite a lot of things that I need to carry with me for quite a few different reasons, so I thought I would talk to you about them today, and I think it might be interesting to other people who are also interested in studying fashion to see what it is I carry with me on a day-to-day basis and things like that. As a lot of you guys know, I go to Bunka Fashion College, which is in Tokyo. I used to keep it a secret, but a lot of people would message me all the time like, I know you go to Bunka, and I kind of realized that keeping it a secret made it like more interesting, so I just figured it's a big college, you'd have to try pretty hard to come and find me, so I'm open about it now. So as you can see around me, there's quite a few different bags that I carry for different reasons. First, I've got my basic day-to-day school bag, which I will go through in a minute. And then I've got this carrier, which I do believe is called a bazooka in English. I've got this briefcase looking thing. And then I thought I would show you what I carry in my weekend bag, kind of to show you what I carry when I don't have school. This bag has actually been kindly gifted from Teddy Blake. It's not a sponsored video or anything, but they did send me this bag for free. I chose the bag and everything. I just thought it was such a cute little bag. Look at that. I've actually never owned a Teddy Blake bag before. This is my first one, but I thought it's so cute and it's a good size for just carrying my day-to-day things around. You can use the discount code TBMikan20 for 20% off. I'm gonna link all that down below. I think we should start with, you know, like my day-to-day school bag, the main bad boy that I carry around. Now this thing is actually quite heavy. I have a lot of people who offer to carry my bag for me, and then they're like, how are you carrying this around like it's normal? I think fashion students will all be able to relate to that. It's actually this bag from Maison de Fleur, and the idea is that you are supposed to be able to pull the sides closed, and it makes it a little bit more cute, like a little gift. But I find it harder to take things in and out because I have so much to carry that I leave these loose, but I'll show you what it looks like if I tighten it. Like that. It's quite cute. The reason really why I got this is because it's supposed to be able to carry 20 kilos. I spoke to the lady in the shop. It's made of like denim, which honestly makes it a little bit difficult because I love denim jackets, so it's hard for me to match sometimes. So I'm kind of considering getting like a second bag for those days, but it's so hard for me to find a bag that's gonna be able to like carry everything and not fall apart. But yeah, this is the bag. Right on the outside of the bag, you've got these two little soft toys. This one here, this bear, is actually just for decoration. I don't keep anything in it, I don't do anything with it, I just think it's so adorable, like look at that. This Usamaru, which is actually my favourite character, is used to carry my Passmode, which is like the Oyster card. Wait, not everyone's from London. Which is basically the card that I use to tap myself on and off the train so that I can get past the barriers, and it's actually really cool because you can pull it like this. So I'll be like running on the train like, oh my gosh, I'm late, and then I just pew, and I'm on. And it makes life very easy. I used to use my wallet, but I find that this way I don't have to like be looking for my wallet. This sounds like it's sponsored for this. It sounds like I'm trying to sell this. I'm just not. It's genuinely just so helpful in my day-to-day life. Inside the bag, there's this inside pocket bit. There's actually only one inside pocket. I think it would be a lot better if there was like a middle pocket. I would love a middle pocket so much. But it doesn't. It only has like one little inside pocket, and it's quite small. And in there I keep my portable Wi-Fi because I actually don't have data, I just use portable Wi-Fi. It's the same Wi-Fi that I use at home, and it just means that I don't have to get two Wi-Fis, but honestly I'm kind of looking at upgrading this thing because it's not that good. It's not terrible, but there are times where I try to upload a YouTube video and it's just like, no sis, you're not doing that. In that little pocket I've also got headphones. I will die if I'm on the train and someone is chewing gum and I don't have headphones. I will die. It's just a known fact, so gotta have these. In here I also keep my lipstick, just whatever lipstick or lip gloss or lip product I'll be using that day. I don't carry any other makeup with me, but lipstick just rubs off as soon as you eat, so I've got this with me. I've also got my keys. I do have a few keychains on here. They were all gifts actually. The Mickey Mouse one was from Emma as a present. Love Emma. I'm gonna see her soon when I go to UK. Very excited. The Rilakuma one is from Hirokazu, and the bird one is also from Hirokazu. You're gonna find that a lot of these things are from Hirokazu. It's just because we did date for like almost 2 years. They're not like recent gifts. It's like 2 years worth of gifts. I'm also carrying some Purikura with Naomi. It's literally just because we took these almost a week ago and I just forgot to take them out. Had a lot of fun with Naomi that day. And then I'm also carrying around this little piece of wool. The reason why I'm carrying this little piece of wool is just because I'm currently looking for a brown woolen fabric that's gonna go exactly exactly with this piece of wool because I'm going to be making a woolen jacket, and parts of it, like the collar and the peplum, are going to be just plain brown, and I want it to be like the perfect brown. So I'm kind of just carrying this around, and when I go to fabric shops I'll like look at it and be like, is it right? Does it match? So far nothing. Please help. That's pretty much everything that I carry in that little pocket. And then in the main big pocket, I've first of all got this little case full of rulers. There's just a lot of different kinds of rulers in here because we need so many different rulers for so many different things. This one is actually a 1/4 of a size ruler, like to 1/4 scale, because we need to do like 1/4 scale patterns and stuff. So there's a lot of different rulers. This one is one that we use when we want to measure a curve on a 1/4 scale pattern. So there's a lot of like different things like that in here as well. I always carry this ruler case around, and it's the main reason why I can't get a backpack, because as you can see it's quite long and it just sticks out at the top, and I don't understand what I would do if I had a backpack. I know a lot of my classmates do have backpacks and I don't really pay attention to what they do, but I find it really helpful that I have a bag that is just open at the top, so then I can just shove this in and then just have it on the side when I carry it like this, so it doesn't bother me. I'm just kind of used to it. It's my long boy. Then I've got my jacket textbook. This is jackets and vests. It's got my name basically rubbed out on it. I love that. And I've got so many like different pieces of paper because I'm so messy, like I'll just keep things shoved in here. I mean, things I've got here are things like this, which is how you make the collar pattern. Sorry, I'm like translating in my head because we do all this in Japanese. How I make the collar pattern from the pattern plan and things like that. So these are things that we've like done together in class, and then we use these as guidelines when we do our own project. So I keep all these just tucked in here. I know it's like an organizer's nightmare. I'm not that organized. But that helps me kind of have everything together in one place where I need it to be. And then in here it's basically got all the different instructions that we need to make our jackets. The teacher does go through everything, but it's like a good reminder. Although honestly, I'm so bad at reading and then understanding what I'm supposed to do. It's genuinely a weakness of mine. Just in general, I'm someone who like needs to be shown how to do something, you know? And then so if I forget how to do something, like how the teacher showed it, I have to ask my friends a lot. I'm so lucky because my friends help me so much. But yeah, my little textbook. Then I've also got my Bunka Festival pamphlet. We were just given this the other day, so I kind of just kept it in there. It's got like all the information of things that are going to be happening at the culture festival. My school is called Bunka Fashion College. Bunka actually means culture, so my school is basically called Culture Fashion College, and this is the Bunka Festival, which is a culture festival, but the name is not related to my college because every school has a Bunka college. I've confused myself because every school has a Bunka festival, so it's just coincidence that my school is also called Bunka. I don't know if any of that made sense. And then in here I've also got this folder, which is where I keep loose pieces of paper. This needs majorly organizing. This needs to be sorted at some point. It's full of so much rubbish. An example of one thing I've gotten here is this 1/4 scale pattern plan for my jacket. I'm hoping I'm saying all the right words in English because I genuinely just don't learn anything in English. So if I make mistakes and stuff, don't come for me because all I want to say is, this is my 4 分の1 sakuzu. But I really need to go through this because I feel like it is really weighing down my bag. So that needs to be sorted at some point. Oh, this is quite heavy. I didn't even realize how heavy this was, but it's actually just something I bought recently. My school is so great because they basically have a full-on store inside the school. It's really good. They literally sell like the most random stuff. Like they sell like makeup and snacks. But the main thing I find it useful for is they sell things like different threads, different button lining for the inside of the jacket. They sell like basically everything that you need to make things with. If you lose your ruler, they have the, oops, did I just touch my boob? Where's the ruler? Oh, I didn't put it back. If you lose a ruler, they sell the exact same rulers and everything, so it's really helpful. So one thing I got from my school shop is chako paper. Apparently it's called transfer paper in English. Love that. Double-sided. Basically what it's for is, I'll go through it in a minute. I've also got some scissors. These have a little case on them so I don't accidentally stab myself. That would be awkward. And then I've got this little worn down notebook, but it's like all sparkly and fluffy and stuff, so I'm not mad at it. This used to be like a fluffy ball, but I don't know what happened to that. It's not a fluffy ball anymore. I'm not going to show you my notes because they're disgusting. How do I even understand these? Jeez. Also, I keep some stickers in here. I put stickers on basically everything so that I can kind of know that it's mine. As an example, you can see on this little briefcase thing that I've got a few stickers on it, and that is because everyone at my school has the same little briefcase thing. We all got the same things with our student fees. So if there's a pile of these, I'm able to really quickly see these stickers and be like, ah, this is my one. I mean, I could look inside and then inside I see everything that I've made, but I find that the stickers is just a really quick way for me to identify it. I've also got this tumbler from Starbucks. I love making myself a hot drink in the morning and then just carrying it around with me all day and having a lovely hot drink the whole day. I've been doing it with hot chocolate. It's so amazing in autumn. Seriously, if you don't do that, you need to do it because it's improved my life dramatically. Which is me being dramatic, but it really is great. I love this thing. I also keep some hand cream in here. This is honestly like the cheapest little hand cream. It's literally from Daiso. But my hands get so dry like all the time, especially in winter. This bit here gets like grey and dusty looking, so I need to carry hand cream with me all the time because I can't be dealing with these things right now. Then I keep things like chargers. This is my little portable charger. This is one that you can like plug in. As you can see, it's got 2 USB plugs because sometimes I'm able to actually just plug in my phone to the wall. And these just tangle all up in my bag. Yep. Then I got this lanyard. I'm not going to show you guys the front, but here is the back of my lanyard. And this is basically just what I have with me for work. I work in an office, which is really funny. I do not feel like an office lady. If you guys are interested in my job and stuff, go check out videos I've made about my job and stuff. But yeah, I need this to scan in and out of rooms and stuff. Then I've got some tissues. These are just like, in Japan, I don't know what it is, they'll just be handing out these like free tissues. So I don't buy tissues, I just collect all these like bags of free tissues. But I think it's used for advertising. Very funny way of advertising. And this is for a girls bar rave, which is exactly my kind of scene. I'm allergic to dust, I'm allergic to pollen. You guys already know this because I complain about it all the time, but I always have to have tissues with me, otherwise I will be a mess. Then I've got my wallet. This was actually a present from Hirokazu's mum. I think it was last Christmas. I don't actually remember what it was for anymore. Anyway, it was a present from Hirokazu's mum. This is like way more than I'm worth, but it's really helpful. Actually, this purse here has a little carrier for your passmo if you wanted to tap it, because passmos, they'll go through anything. Like I used to just carry this purse in my hand and then just tap my passmo to get in and out of the train like that. But now all I've got is this old Disney ticket in here because I've got the Usamaru, which you can't even see, so that was a failure. I actually find it a lot safer this way because this means that I can keep this deep inside my bag. So if someone did try to rob my purse, they would have to try very hard instead of just like keeping it in my pocket or keeping it in the small little pocket that's easier to get to. Japan is a very, very safe country. You do not really have to worry about getting robbed, but I also don't think you should make it easy to get robbed because it is still possible. I've got this super cute fluffy pom-pom cream pencil case, which I actually got from Mel. It was my Christmas present. No, it was my birthday present from Mel, but she gave it to me in like May because she was like almost a year late with my birthday present. Honestly, like I was like, at this point you don't even have to get me a birthday present, like it's fine. I think she felt bad because I got her a birthday present, but I don't mind. No, but I think it's so cute. I just think it's adorable, so I love it. And then inside I've basically just got like pens. This is a cute little pen I got from Daiso. I've got this roulette cutter, which I use to cut fabrics. I've got glue. I've got this soft roulette, which I'm hoping is what it's called, for, I'll show you later, you know, just like day-to-day pencil casey things. And then I've also got these highlighters. These are actually a birthday present from Samizo. She got me a couple of things, but this is one of the things she got me, which I thought was very cute and thoughtful. And they're just little pastel highlighters. Another thing I've got is this little My Melody case. It's basically just a little plastic case, and in this thing I like to keep like hairbands and hair ties, and like there's a child screaming outside. I swear I'm gonna kill them in a minute. In here I've got bobby pins, hair ties, just things that like could fall out or could help if something goes wrong with my hair, because my hair is a nightmare 100% of the time. And it's just really helpful to have. Also sometimes like a friend will just like need a hair tie or something, so I've got them in here. Perfect. Just find it really helpful to carry around. And then in here I've got this little bunny that I got from Daiso. It's very cute and fluffy. I like fluffy things. Sue me, sue me. Please don't sue me. In here I'm carrying things like, oops, thread, mending tape, my little thread cutter, which also has a sticker on it to identify that it's mine. Pin cushion, which again has a sticker on it. Everyone has different colours of these. They got it really randomly and I got this little pink one, so I was very happy about that. You know, just things that can get like lost or that can go all over the place that I don't want to get all messy in my bag. Mostly just sewing things basically. So small things that I need to carry around with me. I usually need to use them at school and also at home. But yeah, that's basically everything that I carry with me in my bag on a day-to-day basis. And then I've also got my little bazooka. Oh my gosh. And this thing, it gets interest from like people in the street. I've had people in the street be like, what is that? And I'm like, who are you? It is basically just for keeping big pieces of paper, because when you do fashion you need to make big, you know, life-size patterns. So this is for my life-size patterns. So you can kind of just undo the top. By the way, the lid has little bears on it, again stickers, because they put these in a big box and then you can only see the tops. So this is a really easy way for me to identify that this is my one. But yeah, and here I've basically just got like big pieces of paper that I need to carry around with me because we don't want to fold these. It's easier to keep it all rolled up like this. And then inside this briefcase looking thing, I've actually just got these here, which I'll explain. Basically right now what we're doing is we are making jackets made out of wool. But before we make the jacket out of wool, we make it out of sheeting material, which is this really quite thin and really easy to sew together material. The reason why we do this, here's a little peplum, is because first of all, when we put this together really quickly, really easily, we are able to see how it actually looks when we wear it. And then if there's some kind of mistake with the pattern, we're able to spot it there and then, and we're able to make changes to the pattern before we sew on the wool, because wool is expensive and you really don't want to mess up wool. So now, because we're in the process of making jackets, this is the little bits that we're currently putting together, which is going to be my homework because we've got a few days off now. I'm considering filming a homework video, like do homework with me, so let me know if you're interested in that because I might do that. And I was talking about the charcoal paper and the soft roulette earlier. So what we're going to be doing is, in here there's two pieces of material. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, there's all these lines, and these lines are actually like important, like I do need to see them on the fabric. So I take out this transfer paper and I put it between these two pieces, and then where is it? Then I use the soft roulette and I kind of just rub what I need, press on the lines that I want to be transferred onto the material, and then basically this is, anyway, I don't really understand what it's made of or what it is. It's magic basically. And it makes all these colourful lines. This is actually blue. It looks like it's green, but I think it's blue. It says blue on the packet. So I'll have all these blue lines to show me what parts I need to sew, what parts I need to fold, what parts I need to do this or that to, and then it can be washed off with water. Magic. I've also got shoulder pads in here for my jacket. By the way, I forgot to mention, I do carry my phone around with me, but I usually basically just hold it in my hand because I'll be like listening to music, for example on the way to or from school, or I'll have it in my pocket, or sometimes I have it in the, you know, the little pocket inside the bag. I'll just have this thing like all over the place basically. That was basically my weekday or my school bags. Now I'm gonna move on to my weekend bag and show you what I carry on with me like on weekends and on days off and when I don't have school. So as you can imagine, my weekend bag is basically just my day bag, but hugely compressed into the things that I don't really need to carry with me if I'm not going to school. Sometimes I would just attach the Usamanu, as you can see, I can just attach it to this little thing and carry it with me the way I would before, because then I can still just kind of like carry it like this and just beep. Which is still very helpful. And sometimes I would just take the card out and put it in my wallet and then just use it the way I used to use it, by tapping my wallet onto the reader. Oh my gosh, I swear I spent so long trying to remember that name. And then if you open it up, I have in here my phone, of course, my wallet, some tissue still because pollution doesn't care if I have school or not, my portable Wi-Fi, which it's the worst thing in the world if I forget this thing because then I just have no contact to the outside world. Of course, my lipstick, my portable charger, my headphones, again, just in case someone is chewing on the train, and of course, my key. I really don't carry all that much around with me, so it's nice to just have a little bag like this so I don't have to have something that's bothering me and hurting my shoulder. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to Teddy Blake for gifting this bag for me. Very cute. Everything inside my bag's on my bed now, so that's excellent. I'm so excited that I've done this to myself. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you carry some of the same things. Let me know what you think of the things I carry. If you think I carry too much, if you think I carry too little, if you're surprised, anything like that, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.